Hey Sagittarius, here's getting ready for the week ahead. Dun, dun, dun. Here we are, and this is where we just kind of take a look at the overall themes for the week ahead because we do readings every day. And everything is always subject to change. That's the way the energy works. And it's interesting here for you, Sagittarius. So let's get into it. Take a look at our channeled messages first. And if you're looking for personal readings, please check out the description box. The link is there. And we're just seeing I do feel for some people, it's really maybe an over concern about when things are going to work out, when you're finally going to get that success with things. And, really feeling like you do the work, and there is kind of this feeling of I keep doing it and doing it, when is it going to happen, right? And allowing yourself possibly to get caught up in the, I'm just tired, it's not happening, it's never going to happen. And we don't really need that, Sag. But what you should know, and this was what was underneath the deck, is that the success in whatever you're wanting success in is going to happen. You are moving towards it. And what's interesting is, especially if you're waiting for a decision to be made or a judgment, it's like everything is going to go your way. Justice is here. And I have been seeing a lot about Libra season. Maybe that's when you're going to start to see results, when things are going to even out. And, it's very much a keep the faith kind of thing, right? And Castle is here. Like, maybe you're dealing with people, or whether that's in your job or just people around you who are kind of old school or have old ways of thinking, and it might be, hard, but you are going to be recognized. Your efforts are going to be recognized, which is happening more than once, and even the success is happening more than once. And so that's something that you really should know, along with the situation or outcome is likely to occur. So that's a good sign. You're being given the yes, right? There might be a need for you to see things a little differently, particularly when it comes to disappointment and things that didn't go your way. I don't know if you're being hard on yourself, because we have book burning and spilled milk. It just may be thinking about the things that didn't work out, or the ways in which you were blocked or held back from this success. And, that's just really a learning process. We kind of have to try a lot of things until we figure out what works. And that may be the thing here, and what's interesting is that the way that you're going to be praised very much, and it's really in terms of what you do is going to be praised, right? And I feel like it's going to mean a lot to you because, you may be dealing with a system that is not very Sagittarius, because we're nonconformists, right? Maybe you had to conform a little bit in order to make that happen. But I feel like this praise, or, the support is going to surprise you because of that. Very interesting. So you definitely want to work on, I love this changing the narrative. And when we look back at things we achieved, and I will do this a lot, specifically when we go over time periods like the month before or the year before or up till now, and you write out even the things that went wrong, you're able to see what you learned from it, and you're always able to learn from it. And that's where you kind of that's the work. Instead of sweating it, instead of being upset about it or punishing yourself for it, it's just learning. It's just learning, and now you kind of know what you don't want, what doesn't work, what you don't want to do anymore. And it really is a great energy, a great energy in terms of completion, because the energy of the week is the devil. And that's the second time this has come out. And then, it makes sense because we may be improving our habits, getting rid of bad habits. The devil in the Four of Cups with the Five of Swords. It's like, don't let the current moment defeat you. It's all been a learning process, and it is getting you where you need to go. And sometimes it's really hard when we feel like our current moment isn't that great, but we have to be okay with where we are. And that's what you're being called to do, to see it differently, to not see it as like a prison or nothing ever works out, to see it as, oh, okay, cool. I know what I need to walk away from. I know what didn't work. I know what needs to change. And now when I shoot my arrow, I know which way I'm shooting it. So I do feel like this is about embracing even the crap things in terms of what it was we learned from it. Because, I think like that's a lot of trial and error that really helps us, to be honest. But it does seem to be like causing you some anxiety, maybe overthinking what went wrong, or I definitely feel this energy of being hard on yourself. And you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. It's like, now I know I'm not going to do that anymore. Now I know this doesn't work for me. This just creates a blockage for me. So yeah, it's kind of that energy for me. And what is unavoidable this week is, the only way forward is to just keep doing the work. Because it is heavy on your mind with the Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands. Like, when is it my turn? Are things going to move for me? And, when is the work that I do going to be recognized? And it clearly is. And the truth is to just keep watering. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing the work, even though maybe you're not exactly seeing results. Just keep doing it, and really focus on what's good for you as well. So there may be this element too of like taking care of yourself, because what we're moving into, the Virgo Pisces axis, is really going to be about that. It's really going to be about taking care of our wellness in every area. So it's like, don't forget, success is great, but don't forget about yourself, because, if you fall down, it all falls down, right? I love that. What you can put off is the Five of Cups, Temperance, and Two of Cups. Is like thinking that you have to do something right now. And definitely letting go of that train of thought. There is 555 here, and these are illuminating change. Change is coming. And part of that is what you've learned from the things that haven't worked, and it will lead you towards what does work. These are just things that like kind of cross off your list, and try not to get sucked into this vortex of holding on to that thinking. you know, holding on, you know, of course, like earlier even we're getting messages about being patient. And I know we're always told to be patient, but it's really telling you that even the things that didn't work, even the things that you feel like maybe you did wrong or they just didn't work or you took losses, it's all about bringing everything together, you know, and you're going to figure out why it's important and why even the time of it is important, or the need for patience, or the waiting. I hate to say the word waiting, but even the waiting, the stagnancy, it's all going to make sense to you. And it does have a lot to do with timing. Temperance always does. And maybe the timing was all about just getting you more aligned with where you're really supposed to be, what you're really supposed to be doing. So it's a big message, honestly. On the bottom is the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, of course, and the Seven of Pentacles. Like, it's just more of the same. Like, it's all going to make sense, and you're going to see that everything that's happened has been leading you towards something. And so this, with the Tower, there could be, you know, and this could be happening during eclipses, a big change that happens that makes that stagnancy make sense to you. You know, and this is really about, you know, cultivating what you do know, all of the things that you've learned, everything that you've achieved is going to help you moving forward, but it just feels like the path has been adjusting, right? And it could be, you know, with the Hangman, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands. Ugh. I don't like the Five of Wands. I just feel like you may be really recognizing what your heart truly wants opposed to what everyone else wants, right? And especially if it feels as if people have been like competing with you for probably no good reason. You're able to see what has been keeping you stuck, you know, and that can be, you know, the weight of other people's opinions or what other people want and not focusing enough on what you want. Well, look at this. There's going to be a message, maybe from an old friend or family, because the Ten of Pentacles is here, which is going to have something to do with stability. And here's your support. And it really is going to lead somewhere beautiful. Wowza. If we look on the bottom of this deck, it's just more confirmation. Because I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Anam Cara is, I believe that's Celtic for a spiritual bond. Specifically, spiritual friendships. Well, roadblock. And it's like there's people coming in to help you. Okay? Close connections coming in to help you. That are going to feel really good to you. And, you know, they're going to help you with blockages. You know, and you're achieving something here. Wow. Well, Sagittarius. So let's see, take a look at what actions you might need to take this week. This can be old friends too, because the Six of Cups, sorry y'all, can be people coming back. People you have good energy with. So So let's see. What actions does Sagittarius need to take to be ready for the upcoming week? Actions. Actions, Sagittarius. Lights, camera, action. Actions for Sagittarius. Oh, there you go. Don't make me say it. Just every time that makes me want to say, oop, there it is. Yeah, it's like this is a time for you to get in alignment with where you're supposed to be. And so sometimes that seems slow, but this is definitely protected. Okay. And it's also telling you that you may need to say no to some things. You don't have to be all things to all people. Actions. Productivity. Get really clear on your goals and the actions you want to take clear towards your goals, you know, and make sure that you don't miss any opportunities, which could also, Sag, I know we hate to hear it, but getting organized, creating a schedule. Yeah, we don't like that. And to make sure that you're, you know, and this may have something to do with the organization. Make sure that you're making time, and this would create time for you to do other things in your life, you know, because everything's not about work, you know, to have a more balanced life. They're telling you not to go off on anybody. So, I don't know. There could be something or someone making you frustrated, and I feel like I do feel like they're telling you to take a minute before you respond and just watch. Because, and this is an important time for that, where things are being shown to us and we are just supposed to observe. Love it. Love it, Sagittarius. So let's see what a mantra is that will help you. Sagittarius's mantra for the week. Sagittarius's mantra for the week. Oops. Oh. Okay. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. Love it. Let's finish this off with what may be going on in your relationships this week that you need to be ready for. Relationships for Sagittarius. What's going on? Okay. Somebody may be surprising you. But you might feel it a little bit before it gets there. Anything else? Ooh, guard your heart. Yeah, so there might be someone coming into your energy, or coming in a surprising way that you're not sure if you trust them. But if you've been hoping for a relationship or asking for love, there's someone coming into your life. But I guess, it could also be telling you, tell me about trust. Yeah. They have a little baggage, or maybe you do. Maybe you have a hard time trusting, and there may be something about their energy that makes you question them. Anything else? Okay. They may be laying it on. You know what I mean? Like, kind of saying stuff to you like they really love your energy. They really love how positive you are. You're actually attracting this person. So I don't know. You might need to ease up on trust issues, perhaps. Okay. This person kind of feels like big energy too. But for some reason, you're having trouble trusting it, which may really come from the past. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope it really helps. Toodles.